let me see if I can recalibrate the scale and get back on it. Y'all, I jumped on it again. It went from the 353 to 355. No, I'm sorry. That's right. Last Monday I weighed 345. That's what it was. The week before that was 347. This week right here was 345. Something like that. Y'all, I don't remember. Either way, the was trying to tell me that I gained 10 pounds. It went from me gaining 6 pounds to gaining 10 pounds. And I said, who? Have I been talking to y'all with crusty side lips this whole time? I hope not. But I just had to come on here and tell y'all that I really just almost threw everything out the window because of a faulty scale. So I'm saying all of this to say, don't let the scale play on your top. Don't let the scale play on your top. I sit there and bought a $50 scale all for it to play games with me, to tell me that I've gained 10 pounds in 6 days. And I've been eating right. Mind y'all, I haven't had anything for dinner except for yesterday. Now I did. Listen, if you don't follow me over on my main channel, which is TIik Tok, then one thing you're going to learn about me real quickly is once I get to the cribbo, I'm going to be bald-headed. I'm going to be bald-headed. I'm going to give you whatever was under the wig. So this is what was under the wig. But we're just going to play it cool. We're going to be real normal here because that ain't got nothing to do with the reason I turned the camera on. Yes, I am hopeful for today. And be hopeful, hopeful. And he'll make a way. I know it ain't easy, but that's okay, 'cause we hopeful. Hey y'all, I want to start out by apologizing for looking like something out of a horror film with this one lash on and one lash off. But y'all know how I struggle from time to time where I can't get the one lash off. So this right eye is real, it's acting real tough right now. It's a real, you're a real tough guy. It don't want to come off without taking my lashes off with it. So in situations like this, I just allow myself to look crazy, even in public, because I feel like looking crazy is way better than ripping my real lashes out, because I do go through periods where I don't like wearing lashes, and I want to be able to just put mascara on and go. But if I don't have anything to put mascara on, then what is it giving? Yeah. So, yeah, that's the story behind that. But anyway, I cut the camera on to tell y'all that the way my family has set me up for temptation in this one weekend is crazy. It's crazy. It started Friday night. Friday night, Papa came in with this Italian restaurant. So he had these jumbo shrimps, French fries, like an Italian salad, and some lemonade, and these garlic rolls. Now, I don't eat shrimp, but off of his plate, I would usually have a couple of his fries, a roll, and that's about it. But my point is, I had to smell it. It smells so good. It smells, and he says it tastes like it smells. So I had all of that good smelling food up my nose, and I was not allowed to have anything by that time of night except for water. And even if I was allowed to eat, even if that was in my eating window at the time, I still couldn't have had none of it. It was bread and potatoes that I wanted. And so I wasn't allowed to have it. So you know, that was my first bout of temptation. Let me lower y'all a little bit. I think I see like a sheriff or something of that nature across the way there. But anywho, at any rate, let's see where they going. Okay, they kept on going. So I can lift y'all back up. So any rate, then we get to Saturday. Well, y'all know I had y'all with me Saturday. That's when I went over to the Cheesecake Factory and lost my mind when I ordered a turkey burger, french fries. I did have a bottle of water to drink. They offer Fiji water. So I had a Fiji water, but I had also ordered me a Oreo cheesecake. So that one meal was like 3,000 calories. So of course I did I eat anything else yesterday? I know I wasn't supposed to eat anything else, but I'm trying to see did I actually have some self-control. I don't remember having anything else to eat yesterday besides that Cheesecake Factory. But I did have, when I made baby Lathan his food, his dinner, he had mashed potatoes, green beans, carrots, and some Chef Boyardee raviolis. That's what he had for dinner. And so I do remember having like 3 of his Chef Boyardee raviolis, because he does this thing where, you know, he'll feed himself and then he likes to feed me. So I had like 3 of his raviolis, and then I had to say, oh, you know, I'm full, I don't want no more, blah blah blah. So I did have 3 raviolis, and then besides that I just had water. So I did, even though I did bad with that one meal, because like I said, that was probably around 3,000 calories that I consumed in that one meal. I only had the one meal. And then you get to, was that last night? Then we get to, all right, now you just got me all in their way, because what are you doing? So anyway, then we got to last night, Saturday night. Papa brings his ass back in the house at about 11:30, something like that last night. Child, he come tossing his ass in the house and lays in the bed and eats a king size Reese's stick. So now I'm sitting beside him while he eat a damn Reese's stick in my face. Definitely wanted some of that, because it's time for my cycle. So I've been fiending for chocolate. And then get up this morning. I'm trying to think of what kind of temptation I had this morning, because I feel like I'm missing something. I did write this morning because I had my English muffin and egg whites. But then here come my son a while ago talking about, can I go take him to get something to eat? So I had to take him So I had to take him to get him something to eat. And he gonna go to a hot wing restaurant. So he got my car smelling like hot wings, french fries, and a fruit punch. So now I've been having to drive around with my car smelling all good like hot wings. I'm just like, my house in Temptation is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But anyway, I just stepped into Publix. My grocery list is extremely short this week, and I'm excited because my money is extremely short this week. I don't know if I told y'all or not, but I think I did. I'm doing a liquid diet all of this week. The only solid food that I'll have this week is I'll have this what I'm picking up, because I'll have this with a protein shake, the feed bars with a protein shake. I will have pumpkin seeds, and I will have yogurt. Those are the 3 solid foods that I'll be eating this week. But other than that, everything else is liquid. And I'll probably do like a reel. I don't know if I'll do a reel or a shorts, or if I might just keep it over here on YouTube and show y'all the shakes and smoothies and juices that I'll be drinking this week besides water. And yeah, I think that's about it. Oh girl, I thought that said strawberry behind now. I was finna lose it. But anyway, y'all, you know how people get to looking at you crazy, and when you're out in public, that's one. And then they looking at me anyway because I ain't got on but one eyelash. So let me grab this little quick stuff that I need and get on, because our next stop is going to work out. So I'll be back. Good morning, y'all. I just came on real quick this morning to do a little bit more digital journaling, just to, you know, express my feelings out loud, because through this 30-day challenge, it's really made me buckle down and understand that I don't have a lot of control and a lot of discipline over things that I need to have discipline over. And that's sad for me. It's sad when I think about me being 43 years old and feeling like I don't have control of the things that I put in my mouth. You know what I mean? And it just makes me expand my mind and think about what other areas of my life do I not really have full control over the way that I should. So it's a good thing and a bad thing that this challenge has pulled that out of me. But it's still sad. It's sad for me to think that. And I know, you know, I'm not the only person in their 40s that, you know, may have feel that way or have felt that way at some point. But this challenge has really made me want to do better for myself, and only for myself. You know, people start going to the gym or making small changes, and they say, oh, well, you know, I'm really just doing this for me, and it's about what I'm gonna look like and what I'm gonna feel like in the end, and I don't really care. I've said that before, but in the back of my mind, my kids have always been the focal point of the reason that I wanted to be a healthier me, because I want to be a more active mom. I want to be a healthy mom so that I can be there for my young children for a long, long time to come. I don't want my kids to be in their 20s taking care of me. You know, I want mom to still be up and active and energetic. You know what I mean? They don't deserve to have to take care of me in their younger years. So, I don't know. Like, but this particular time with this challenge, it's just made me realize that I do need to buckle down and get a grip. And I'm saying all of that. All of this came about because as I was walking to the car this morning, I was reflecting over my weekend and then how my weekend trickled over into Monday. Today is Tuesday, April the 23rd. And so over the weekend, I did good all last week as far as sticking to my calorie intake and as far as eating right. I can't recall any day, Monday through Thursday, that I veered away from the program. But on Friday, when it was lunchtime, I had ground beef with my vegetable, with my burrito bowl. I had like a taco burrito type of situation going on, and it was supposed to be a veggie burrito bowl. And so it had like the cauliflower rice, the red peppers with the taco seasoning, black beans, and the fat-free cheese. And did I say the carb counter tortilla? That was the burrito. So that's what lunch was supposed to be. But on top of all of that, I added 4 lime-flavored taco shells and about a half a pound of ground beef to those vegetables in that burrito. Now, in my defense, I did not eat the carb wrap. I only ate the 4 hard shell tacos. Shoot, I didn't even look on here to see what this expressway looked like. I hope it's doing good. Okay. Yeah, we're doing good. But yeah, so I had the 4 hard taco shells and I had all of that ground beef. And I did not have the fat-free cheese. I pulled out regular cheese along with that. So that was where I started to go down. So that was where I started to go downhill. So that was the first thing I did. And then I feel like I had something else that same night. So for Saturday, y'all saw me go to the Cheesecake Factory. At the Cheesecake Factory, I was supposed to went there to get a strawberry waffle, 2 strips of bacon, and some water. That's what I was having. But once I got there, and some cheesecake. I wanted some Oreo cheesecake. But after I got there, it was like right at 12 o'clock. So I was like, well, maybe I'll just have some lunch. Like, and all of that got triggered from where I sat. It was a lady across from me. She had this huge, juicy burger. So I was like, oh, wow, that looks really good. Maybe I'll just have lunch. Maybe I'll order me a burger. So I ordered a turkey burger and fries with I asked them, did they have bottled water? She said all they had was Fiji water. So I had a Fiji water and that Oreo cheesecake. So all of that came up to, I'm going to say about 3,000 calories, because I know it said that the burger was 590 calories. The fries, ain't no telling how much calories the fries was, but the cheesecake alone was 1,090 calories. Just the cheesecake by itself. I know I did not eat all of it, but I'm sure that I ate about 800 calories of it at least. Out of the 1,000 and some odd calories that was there, I ate about 800 of them. So that one meal alone on Saturday went way over the calorie intake that I'm supposed to have for the day. And then on top of, no, did I have something else to eat that day? I was about to say, on top of me already going over that, I feel like I had something else to eat, but maybe I didn't. If I did, I'll come back and tell y'all. But anyway, then Sunday came. I woke up and I ate my egg whites with the English muffins. I remember that. That was good. And I also had yogurt with that. And what else did I have? I don't know. But anyway, I had something bad for lunch. And then here we go yesterday. Yesterday was supposed to be... Well, anyway, y'all, I have drawn a blank of all of the bad stuff that I ate over the weekend. But I was saying all of that to lead up to yesterday. So as of yesterday morning, Monday morning, I was supposed to start juicing. All of this week, I'm not doing anything but juicing. I'm supposed to be doing juices, protein shakes, smoothies, and water. That is it. If this is a liquid, I'm on all liquids this week, right? So, what about it was lunchtime. It was time for me to have a green juice and some yogurt. I am having a breakfast bar in the morning time, and I am having yogurt at lunch. But when I get home, that's it. That's all of the solid foods that I'm having is a breakfast bar and yogurt. And I'm only having that because of the work that I do. I don't want to find myself slowing down or like feeling like I don't have enough energy to do my job. So I feel like with the breakfast bar, and then by the time lunch come, if I have a yogurt, I think I'll be fine. But yeah, outside of all of that, child, you ended up right back where you left off at. But whatever. So now what you gonna do? Stop because you mad? Anyway, sorry y'all. Y'all know how I get in the morning with this driving. But yeah, so outside of all of that, what about when lunchtime came yesterday, I got in my car and drove my fat ass right on up to the Chick-fil-A and got me a 5-piece grilled chicken nugget and a large fry. And I had that with some of the green juice and some water. And I still think and the yogurt. Why did I sit there and eat all that yesterday? Then, that wasn't it. It didn't even stop there. Then, so when I got off work, I had to stop and get gas. So when I went into the gas station, instead of me going straight to the counter and paying for my gas, what did I do? I took a detour over to the section where they have the chips at, and I got me a bag of those Cape Cod salt and vinegar chips. Who told me to eat chips? So that's why I'm fussing at myself. I'm like, why do I not have no type of discipline? I know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. I know what the goal is. I know how excited and invigorated I feel when I jump on that scale and it shows that I put the work in. I love when I wrap the measuring tape around me and it gives me the vindication that I feel like I need for the work that I put in for the week. Like, I just don't have no type of understanding as to why I sabotage myself. When I had that Chick-fil-A yesterday, that Chick-fil-A wasn't all that. I could have did without that. Now, did the Chick-fil-A taste better than the juice that I was supposed to drink? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it did. But do I feel like it was worth the calories that I ingested? And do I feel like it was worth me not being disciplined to do what I said I was going to do this week? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So between that and those chips yesterday and just thinking about how bad my weekend was, and I told y'all me and my coworkers weigh in every Monday. So why my coworkers, how about they had lost weight and I gained? One of my coworkers lost 2 pounds, and see, that's usually been me. I've been losing anywhere between 2 and 4 pounds every week. So instead of me coming in and having another at least 2 pound scale victory, why it went back up 2 pounds? But I knew it. Like, before I even stepped on there, like, I knew that it was about to be danger in the city. Danger, Will Robinson. Because I knew what I had done over the weekend. I knew what I had did over the weekend, so I knew that I was not going to see a victory, but it was definitely a little disappointing to see a 2 pound weight gain on the scale, and then for me to see that I already sat there and gained, and then for me to add on to it by going to Chick-fil-A at lunchtime and then eating a bag of chips after work. Like, what is wrong with me? Just actually, what the is wrong with me? But today, like, I woke up talking to my flesh like, you gonna line up with what I'm talking about today. I know how people say line up with the word. Yeah, my body need to line up with the word, but it also need to line up with what my mind is saying and what my heart wants to do. Because the flesh has been winning, and I don't like that. I don't like that my flesh has been winning. My flesh says, oh girl, let's just eat this. Like, you know it's gonna taste good, you know it's gonna feel good. Yeah, it's gonna do all that in the moment, but what about the after effects? I mean, that's why they call people foodies, and that's why they say food is an addiction, because it's just like a high. It's just like a high. When a crackhead is smoking crack, it is like the best thing in the world to them. But when they come down off of that high, they get to looking crazy, they get to itching, they get to peeping around trying to see where they gonna get their next hit from, they get to acting crazy. Like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. The junk food, the grease, the sugars, the salts, all of that stuff that we absolutely love and crave, that stuff is embedded in our bones. That junk is in our blood system, and it's like Pookie on New Jack City. It just keep calling me. It keep calling me. Like, yeah, it do. It be calling me. But I have to learn to say no. I have to. Or I'm gonna always be coming back on this camera talking about, y'all, I'm starting the 30-day challenge. Y'all, I'm starting over again with a 30-day challenge. Y'all, I'm going to try this weight loss thing again. Y'all, I'm starting another channel. I'm starting my 4th, 5th channel for weight loss. I hope y'all support me. Like, I get tired of coming on here starting over, because I know how that is. Because I follow people that do the same thing. And now I am those people. I am those people. But I do appreciate all of y'all that continue to follow my weight loss journey, and that, you know, y'all do believe in me. It is some of y'all that's been there from day one, and y'all like, look, girl, one day you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. We know you're gonna get it. And I appreciate the people that believe. I do appreciate the people that believe. And I think the problem is I need to believe. I need to believe in my damn self. And today, hopefully, is the day that I cuss myself out enough and beat myself up enough to just stop the madness and do what I gotta do. So, with all that being said, I have arrived at the workhouse, and I hope to have a great day. I hope y'all have a great day. And I will talk to you, ladies and gentlemen, a little later. Oh, and just a PSA about my hair. Y'all, I hate this hair. So if y'all hate it as well, it's absolutely okay to get your laugh on. It's absolutely okay to let me know that I look like a black, what's her name? Is her name Thelma on Scooby-Doo? And all I need is the glasses to go with it. But I think I told y'all what I'm doing. So I have a wig bag at home because I told y'all that my goal for the new year was to keep my hair combed. That was my only New Year's resolution. It had nothing to do with this weight loss. This weight loss thing is just something that I need to do. But my resolution was to keep my hair combed in 2024, no matter what that looks like. Long as it ain't sticking up on top of my head like a bird, then that's considered combed in my eyes, right? So when I started back wearing my wigs, I said, you know what? I want to step my game up, and I want a real wig. I want a human hair wig. I want a $200, $300, $400, $500 wig. Like, I want a real wig because I'm a wig wearer. So why not, you know what I'm saying? Why not wear a cute one? But I ordered from this website, and I think I spent $270. I spent $268 on a wig that I never received. So I ended up having to call my bank and get those charges reversed, and they reimbursed me my money. But now it's got me scared to order a wig from these, from these websites. So first of all, if any of y'all know a trusted, reputable wig company that I can order online from and get me a nice human hair wig, I want a straight one, and I want, like a wet and wavy type of situation. Please drop down in the comment section below and let me know the companies that you guys are ordering from, because I shouldn't have to look like this. But getting to the reason that this is on my head is because I have a whole bag of wigs, whether they be synthetic, maybe some of them are blend, whatever the case may be. I have wigs on top of wigs on top of wigs. So for the last 3 weeks, what I've been doing is I wear a wig for a whole week, for the whole work week. And then on Sunday, I throw the wig away. Because if I throw it away, I can't keep putting it on my head. So the first week I had on like a reddish wavy one. And the only reason that one is not in the trash is because that's the type of human hair wig that I want. So if in case I go in a beauty supply store, I want to have that wig with me so that I could kind of tell them, hey, this is what I'm looking for. Like, do you have anything like that? So, but I'm only going to use that wig to work out in from here on out. So if y'all see that wig back on my head, just know that I worked out. Okay? It's not coming back to work. You won't see me out and about sitting down at a restaurant with that wig on. It's only for workout purposes. So that one was the one I wore on week 1. Last week I had the ombre with the blonde. I had the blonde ombre wavy one. That is now in the trash. And then on Friday, or maybe Sunday, I don't know. I said every Sunday, so we'll just say, so when this Sunday comes around, this one will be in the trash and you guys will never see it again. And I'm ready to set it ablaze right now, me personally, but this is the route that I decided to take to get rid of my wigs, so I'm just going to see it through. I bought this wig at some point in life, so I obviously liked it for whatever reason, but my daughter let me know last night when I walked in the house that I do look like Respucia. So, I'm very insecure about this wig all week, and that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna bounce back next week like we never left. So, yeah. See y'all later. What's up, guys? I just wanted to take this time to say I apologize for being gone for so long. Thanks to everybody who reached out to me and checked on me and all of the things I love you guys so much. I love all my APs. But anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know that your girl is back. I'm not even gonna say I'm back for good and all of this and that, because we know that my consistency is definitely in the trash. But one thing about me, I'm gonna always fall off the horse, but I'm gonna always get back up. And so that is with this journey as well. So you know what I'm saying? Your girl has not given up the fight. I'm still very much in it. Still very much trying to be a support system for y'all, just as much as y'all are a support system for me. So anyways, I'm not going to have a long drawn out speech. Just wanted to let you know your girl is doing fine, been doing well, just been letting life get the best of me, but I'm back as much as I can be back. So with that being said, I want you to be happy, be healthy, be safe. This is your girl Hope, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.